This is my presentation on wood as a potential biofuel. I have linked the sources that I've cited information from at the bottom of the picture. All right, let's begin. Now, what is a biofuel and what is wood? Now, a biofuel is essentially an energy source that can be derived from renewable biological sources, while wood is one of the oldest known biofuels, which dates back centuries ago, with its primary application in providing heat and energy, since the fact that wood can be broken and altered into smaller components such as firewood, charcoal, pellets, chips, etc. Now, all these forms of wood each serve different purposes in the heat and energy field, such as small scale and large scale heating, electricity generation, cooking, transportation, and vehicle powering as a fuel. Now, growing and cultivating wood are two different processes, as growing looks at the cellular structure as plant cells undergo photosynthesis where they produce glucose, which provides the energy to promote cell division, expansion, deposition, and cell death. This allows for a greater production of wood cells as we harvest the cellulose and lignin. Now, cultivating is more of the man-made process involved as we select trees that are fit to be harvested as we use mechanical equipment to then essentially chop them down. We then take these trees to facilities that will be processed based on their application, such as forming pellets or charcoals or split into logs, as eventually the final product is either stored or distributed across the market, or even combusted for energy. Now, in terms of development, where are we today? Now, as I mentioned, wood has many forms and applications, so it's widely available across the global market. However, in terms of research, scientists are still developing biotechnological systems, with the main goal being to make the wood to biofuel conversion more efficient. So, although we don't have a setup system, there is potential for the future. Now, this slide, it might look like math, but we're going to be doing a lot of analysis. We're going to look at the pros and cons of wood on our carbon footprint and global economy. Now, positives in the carbon footprint, this includes lower emission rates compared to coal or natural gases. We have a reduced dependency on fossil fuels. And if we can balance the carbon that goes in the atmosphere and the carbon that's taken in by trees, we can maintain carbon neutrality. As for economy, there's more jobs in rural areas. There's greater push for energy diversification beyond just the commonly accepted fuels, and it connects to the global market more effectively under one unique new energy source. Now, negatives for the carbon footprint, unfortunately, there is an increase in deforestation due to uncontrolled harvesting. There's an accumulation of multiple air pollutants in the atmosphere, and there is a net negative in time lag between tree regrowth and production. This means that production often exceeds the time for the tree to regrow. In terms of economy, this increase in production costs and infrastructure management, there is a displacement in advancing technologies, meaning our focus will be limited to one goal. And most importantly, there is an intense competition between other land industries such as agriculture and food. In terms of global outreach, there have been many public campaigns across the world, such as the European Union and their Renewable Energy Directive, RED, which also aims to promote the development and use of clean renewable energy. Other notable organizations even include the American Biomass Power Association, which similarly combine under various platforms such as meetings, conferences, as well as the increased use of social media to further highlight this point of notice. As you can see, this has worked effectively as there is an increase in the use of renewable sources across a period of time. Now, finally, what would I do? Now, it's clear that wood is a potential candidate to become a powerful and globally implemented biofuel source for generations to come. Now, the problem lies in controlling and regulating the sustainability of wood. So I believe that we should work on forest regulation policies as long as public campaigning and community outreach, promoting the fact that we should control the rate by which trees are harvested to prevent overpollution through the combustion process. So if we compare that with the advanced technology that we have with the continuous research in biotechnology, then I believe that there isn't any limit to how effective wood can be in the energy production industry for the entire planet. Thank you.